Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, guys, I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold, US30, US100 and the German 30. So without wasting time, let's just get straight to it. In front of us, we do have the dollar index, and I'm currently bullish on this market long term. Now, the reason why I'm bullish is because this market over here is in a bullish trend. They keep on making higher highs and we keep on making higher lows. Most significant reason why I am bullish is simply because of this area of support over here. You can see how this in the past acted as a resistance. The market did break above. When it came back to retest, the market then failed for so many times. It kept on rejecting around this area. Because of these rejections that we had over here, I still believe that the market is again going to respect this area over here, and we can expect in the future the market to bounce again from this support all the way to the upwards. Now, the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame. We're gonna start on the weekly time frame, and what we do over there, we want to identify areas of interest where potentially price could bounce from or react from. So looking at this current structure over here, let's move on to the line chart. So we did have the market creating this resistance over here, right? Went above but could not again support above that structure. Instead, it broke below. Now, when it broke below, what did the market do? It treated this again as a resistance and it dropped. So what do we see here? We do see again the market did go above, came here, created a support but could not create a new high, and now the market is broken below this area of support over here. So for me, what I'm expecting now that the market has behaved in this manner, this is no longer a support for me. I see this as a newly formed resistance, and this is where I want to enter my positions for sales, hoping to take price back to the support over here. Now, the way you can trade this market, of course, let's again go to the daily time frame over there. You just keep on dropping to smaller time frames so that you can have a better picture of where you could potentially enter for the week that is coming, right? So looking at this current structure over here on the daily time frame, you can see that this market did have a bullish run over here. We did see the market going up, and then the market ended up breaking below the channel over here, breaking outside the channel, which was a first sign that this market could be bearish, right? But now I was still looking at this support to see how the market was going to react around that structure. And now that the market has significantly broken below this area over here, for the week that is coming, I have two areas of interest. I am looking at this high over here, and I'm looking at this low over here. So for the week that is coming, I do expect the market to give us a retracement around this area over here, and this is where we want to take our short positions. However, it doesn't have to do it like that. Let's say the market doesn't give us that retracement. Instead, what it does, it pushes all the way to this support over here. And if it does that, what we want to do over here, we want to wait and see how price reacts. If the market then over here it rejects this support, then this is where we are potentially coming back to. But if the market does clearly and significantly breaks below this support, then a retracement, and this is another good area for us to look for sales back to the support over here. Pretty much that is all I see on this market. Moving on to gold. On gold, I am bullish. We're going to move to the higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, gold has been going up, right? I was looking at this area around here as my very interesting area to trade from, because anytime the market reached the high, it sold, it reached the high, it sold, it reached the high, it sold, and then the market eventually gave a breakout. So for me, I was still expecting the market to come back for a retracement, and this is where I thought long term it would be a good area for us to expect buys. However, looking at how the market is reacting at the moment, especially how it reacted last week, I think the market maybe might no longer want to come back to that support over there, but we're gonna see as time goes. So now the way you can trade this market, as bullish as it is, you need to go to the smaller time frame. So coming on the daily time frame, I have two areas of interest that I have identified. I am looking at this high over here and looking at this low over here. So what I'm looking for is for the market to give a retracement, if it will. For me, if the market could push all the way back down to this support, then this is where I want to anticipate my first opportunities for buyers, because not only is this a support only on this structure over here, we also have it as a support based off of this trend line over here. So if the market comes to that area, for me, I do believe it's going to be an area to look out for if you want to buy. Now, the market could do anything, assuming that the market then opens and then all it does is go bullish, breaking above this resistance over here. Then for me, this is again a new area, another interesting area for me to again then look for buyers all the way to the upside. At the moment, really, I don't like how the market is moving. I feel like it's not moving the way I would want. at the moment, I do know the market is being affected by a lot of fundamentals, so do pay attention to that. Also do your research on that. But for me, technically, this is what I'm looking for. Moving on to US100. On US100, guys, I am bullish, and let's go to the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame. So this market over here, you can clearly see that it's been going up since the beginning of the year, right? This market has been bullish. So now this market, we did get a breakout above this resistance, which was the highest before we created this high that we currently have, and then the market did push up. And so my expectations is for the market to come back here and retest this area, and then we can expect further buys to the upside. But the market doesn't have to do that. As you saw with other instruments, the market could do whatever it wants. So now the way you can trade this market, you need to go to a smaller time frame. We go to the weekly time frame over there, and what we do over there, we want to identify areas of interest. So now this is an area that I'm looking for the week that is coming. I'm really looking at this support and only this support, because at the moment that's where the market is. So for the week that is coming, just pay attention to what the market does around here. If the market, you see that it is pushing lower and closes significantly below this area of resistance over here, then maybe we should look for sells to this support over here. However, if you see that the market is holding very strong above that support over there, then maybe the market is just trying to give us an opportunity to enter for longs, and then we can push price all the way to new highs over there. That's all I'm pretty much I'm looking for in this instrument. Let me see if there's any other thing on the daily time frame that maybe I might be missing. Maybe what you can do it like this. Maybe you can highlight this high over here and say, you know what, for me to look for buyers, I need to see the market breaking above this area over here, and then from there I can anticipate long-term buys. And for me to look for sells, maybe I need to see the market breaking of course this area over here, and then this is where I want to look for sells. And then yeah, man, that's all I have for this market. Moving on to US30, let's go to the higher time frame. Going to the monthly time frame, I'm also bullish on this market long term. As you can see, the market is pushing higher, broke this high over here, and then I was expecting a break, a retest around the structure, and then a further move to the upside. So as much as you can see that this market is bullish, I do see that on a smaller time frame, the market is printing a different kind of price action, which is what I want to show you guys. If you go to the let's go to the daily time frame over there. So now we did have a range on this particular market around this area over here, right? This was a very clear range. As you can see, anytime the market reached the high, it sold. So then we did get a breakout eventually, and then a retracement, a retest around the structure, and then the market pushed up, right? So what I did not expect was for the market to not even create a new high, instead reject around this area over here and come all the way down to close inside the range again. What you can do for the week that is coming, let's do like this. So I do see that there is a structure around this resistance over here. So what you can do is you need to wait for the market to give you a retracement back to this area of support over here, which is now a resistance, and this is where you want to take your short positions. And if the market maybe doesn't react that way, instead it pushes all the way to the downside, breaking also again this resistance over here, then again this is a good an area for you to anticipate short-term sells all the way to this area over here. Let's move on to GER30, and I'm closing with this one. GER30 on the monthly time frame, I am bearish on this market, or rather I am bullish on this market long term, right? You can see how the reason why I'm bullish is because the market over here has been creating highs, as you can see, creating higher highs, and the market has been creating higher lows, as you can see, right? And now this market has a way that it likes to trade. It likes to trade in a manner that is a break and retest manner. As you can see, the market creates a high, comes back down, breaks the high, then comes to retest the high, and then it pushes higher, right? Now that the market has broken this high, this is exactly what I'm expecting the market to push back to this resistance over here, which is now newly formed support, and then we can expect the market to push even higher, right? So now the way you can trade this market at the moment, I do see that the market has indeed eventually broken below our area of resistance that we had. So looking at the GER30 on this particular time frame, you can clearly see that we have broken below a very strong area of support. This area over here, as you can see, the market created this support and it's been respecting it 3 times already. However, last week we did see the market closing significantly below that area over there. So now that, because we do know that on the higher time frame we are anticipating the market to give us a pushback, this indeed is a good sign for the market, for us to go bearish on this market. So for the week that is coming, I'm only looking at this area over here as an area that the market could potentially retest to. maybe the market might want to give us a pushback to this support over here, to this resistance over here, and this is where you want to look for those sells. Now maybe the way you can, let's see if there's something on the 1 hour time frame, just in case you might want to trade this market. Let's do like this. If the market, for me personally, can end up closing below this support over here, this low over here, I believe maybe this could be a safe area for you to anticipate the market to go short. Apart from that, yeah man, that's all I have for you that is coming on this particular video. If you found it valuable, please give it a thumbs up, comment something nice. Yeah man, I love you. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.